In the fateful day of August 2023, something happened. Something really bad happened, and I was thinking of doing it. I was going to do it. But one thing and one thing only, thankfully, stopped me from ending it all. I remember one day I was playing with those, like those virtual reality headset and stuff, and I was watching YouTube videos with like the 360 view, and I was like having so much fun. And I leave the room, I leave the virtual headset on my bed, and I come back later, and I see my brother playing with it, and I didn't give him permission. I didn't give him permission to play with the VR headset. We started arguing, and he throws a punch, like a playful punch, but it like did some damage. And I don't know what just, I don't know what happened. I don't know what I was thinking. I left my leg up and I hit him in the wrist with full force. I hit him with my leg in his wrist with full force. And by the way, I'm like 16, and at the time I don't know, I was like 14 something, and like I'm older than him by like 6 years. And seconds later, he starts crying and breaking down. He started crying, and the whole house woke up. What was happening? Why is he crying? And he was crying so loudly, screaming from the pain. I look at his wrist, and I fucked it up. I fucked up his wrist. His hand was like looking like this, like some disabled. My mom grabs his hand and she rushes to my father's room, and she's like, what should we do? What is this? And I just look at my brother. He's in extreme pain, and he's crying and he's screaming. I didn't realize what I did. I genuinely didn't realize that I did what I did. I felt insane guilt. I go to my room, I shut the door, and I just started crying in the corner. I started crying and crying and crying. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it. The guilt was just too much. The guilt was too much. I felt my throat dry because of the guilt. I was just overwhelmed by guilt. I was I was drowned in guilt. I felt so guilty. I couldn't breathe. My throat was so dry. I was crying. I was feeling so guilty. The guilt was eating me up alive. I was in so much pain, bro. And then I was like, hey, why shouldn't I end it? I felt so bad after hearing the news that my father and my brother, they went to the hospital to check his wrist and stuff, and he went through like a procedure or an operation. I didn't realize what I did, and I felt immense guilt, bro. I thought that my only way to escape this pain is to just end it all, is to just take my own life, and so I won't feel this pain anymore. I won't feel this guilt, because I felt so bad, bro. I was crying until I slept, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. And I thought of committing suicide, and there was one thing and one thing only that stopped me from doing so. And that, my friend, is God. It was because of God that I didn't do it. It was because that I was somewhat religious, and I knew that the people who take their own lives, they will be punished. Like, I know there's a punishment for people who commit suicide, and that is heavily discouraged in like all religious textbooks, and it's just bad in religion. And that was the thing why that was the reason why I didn't do it. It was just because I was afraid, like, what's the point of ending my pain in this life so I can have eternal pain in the afterlife? Like, what's the point? That's why I continued to keep living, and I didn't do it. It was because I was afraid of hell. I was afraid of being punished in the afterlife. And that was the reason why I didn't do it. Now, my friend, there there are so many different people in this world. There's like 16 different personalities. Like there are so many different cures to everyone's different problems. Like for example, my sister one time she was like, she was like, my parents were arguing with her and like arguments and stuff, and um, and she was like, oh, I wanna commit suicide and stuff, and she wasn't like being serious. I could feel in her tone she wasn't being very serious, but like the reason why she said something like this, it was because she just wanted some attention. Like there are some people out in this world who actually like they do these things because they just want attention, and they're not bad people. They're not bad people. Like my sister, she isn't like she's a bad person. She just wanted to be acknowledged. She just wanted some comfort. She just wanted to get attention and to just get acknowledged, because she was feeling bad at that time. And you know what I told her to just make her feel just 10 times more happy? I just told her, how dare you? How dare you? Do you know how much your mother would cry if you did something like that? Do you know how much your loss would affect us? And I was being serious and stuff, and because that's like selfish of her. Her loss would affect us so much, and she just felt better. And some guy might be watching this and be like, oh yeah, this bullshit words don't affect me. I'm like, I don't care when someone says, oh yeah, we care about you. I don't care about any of that shit. Then you're a different person and you need a different cure. Like for some people, it is God who saves them. For some people, it's just some friends just telling them that you matter, that we care about you. Like for some people, that's enough. For some people, that's just enough to freaking to not resort to something like this. And I believe the third kind of people, and maybe you, if you're watching this kind of content, this kind of video, is self-improvement. There is a reason. There is a massive reason why. You always heard Andrew Tate. He was talking about like there were a lot of people who send him messages. Oh yeah, I'm having suicidal thoughts. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of killing myself and stuff like that. And he just replied with, "Go to the gym, go to the gym and build an insane physique. Get a six pack, and then you won't have thoughts like this. You wouldn't want to kill yourself." And it worked. It worked for these people. It worked. They felt like shit. They were at the verge of like doing something horrible, of ending their own lives, and then just getting a six pack, just going to the gym. It just felt them full of hope. It just made them feel just so hopeful and so much more positive. And I think that is you. That could be you. That could be you. Like maybe the reason why you do this is because you have ambition. You have ambition, and you want meaning. Like you're probably the kind of person who always thought of purpose and meaning. What's my meaning? What's the meaning of life? What's my purpose and shit like that. That's why just going to the gym might work for you. No, sorry. The gym will work for you. If you're watching a video like this, I know what kind of person you are. You get happy. You feel fulfilled when you make progress and you do shit with your life. When you just do shit with your life, and like for example going to the gym, you know that your life is in your life you're doing something. Your life has meaning in it. You're doing something with your life. You're like you're getting a six pack and you're doing a change. You're doing something. And for some people that's just enough to not want them to do something horrible like that. I'm not asking you to go to the gym two days per week. I'm not asking you to go 2 hours. I'm not asking you to work out for 2 hours and do this crazy workout and like shit like that. I'm not asking you to do that. That's why my mom, she actually like went to the gym one time and she was trying to go to the gym and stuff like that. Good for her, but she quit. Why? Because she was just there for so much time, doing so much. That's why she wanted to quit, and that's why you wanted to quit in life. You just need to do something, man. I'm not asking you to go to the gym 2 times per week. Just buy the membership, bro. Just buy the membership. Just buy the membership. Just for the next week. Just go onto the treadmill and just walk for 15 minutes. Just buy the membership, bro. I'm not asking you to freaking go to the gym 2 times per week. Just go onto the treadmill 15 minutes. Just buy the membership. And then you will feel it. You will feel it. You will feel hope in your heart. You will feel hope filled within your soul. Why? Because there's a better future. There's a better future. There's a better future that's going to happen in your life. You just bought this gym membership and your life is just, you know it for a fact that your life is going to be 10 times better because of that gym membership. It's not out of delusion. You know that your life will be better because you bought that membership. You see a bright future with this decision. That's why many people do think of doing this horrible thing. It's because when they look at the future, at their future, they see void, they see darkness, they see depression, they see nothing. But when they take decisions, when they do things because of these things, the future is better, the future is brighter. There's a brighter future because of something like going to the gym. There's something going on for you. You don't look at your future and you just see nothing. Hope is the emotion, is the feeling that you know that the future will be better, that there is a chance, that there is something. And this just can't be made out of delusion. Oh yeah, I will be a millionaire. Oh yeah, I will be so successful. It's out of facts. It's out of you going to the gym. Of course your future will be better. Of course it will be better. Better health, better shape. You'll be stronger. You will protect people who are close to you. Damn. That's powerful. With the gym, the future is undeniably better. It's a no-brainer. When you do things that make your future brighter, better, just amazing, it pumps you full of hope. It makes you hopeful. Just buy the membership, bro. Just buy the membership. Or if you train at home, just make the workout plan. I'm not asking you to do 2-hour workout, massive run, go to the gym 2 times per day. No. Just buy the membership, bro. Just buy the membership. And you will feel hope because this is the first time that you did something in your life in such a long time. This is like the thing that will make your future better. This is like the first productive thing that you ever did in such a long time. Just buy the membership, bro. Just make the workout plan. Come on, bro.